we're going to try this again. For those of you watching after this video was live, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about, but somehow the stream died, my phone shut off, restarted, rebooted itself. Got to love it, right? All right, so we're going to try this again. Looks like we got some people jumping back on. For those of you that are coming back after you got disconnected, I apologize. My Galaxy Note 8, maybe it got too hot or something. I don't know. Shut itself off, rebooted. However, the rest of you won't even notice. It'll just look like the video skipped. Are you sure this is legal? What's not legal about it? Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Damn, your comments are coming in. I hope you guys know I'm driving. I'm not going to be able to read all of these comments. So, what's up, guys, gals? Good to see you. So, I just took my first run, and this is what's kind of exciting. Not only did I take my first run in the Prius, right? I took my first trip in almost a year. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it had been almost a year since I've driven with Uber until I looked at my payout for that last trip, which that payout was well, you know. I made $4.03 on that run. Obviously it wasn't a very long run, but it's like $4. I mean, I left the house for this. Sorry if the video's shaky there. I left the house. I wasn't even planning on driving. I had no intention of getting out and driving at all. But I was playing with my phone. I just got, it's not the left side, trust me, it's mirrored, it's backwards. I was playing with my phone because I just got the car on the Uber app. I just got the Prius. I got the Prius on the Uber app. I got the Prius on the Lyft app. So I was just playing with it to make sure everything was working. And as soon as I logged on, boom, I got snagged for a ride. And I ended up picking up an older guy from Target. He had walked all the way. I mean, he walked several miles in this heat. And he caught an Uber back. And that was kind of a sad story, because it looks like he's about to be homeless. His house has a big condemned sticker on it, and he looked like he wasn't doing too well, you know? That's sad. He's an older guy too. Like, man, that kind of breaks my heart, you know what I mean? But at the same time, there's a flip side to this, and that is, the guy is on the verge of being homeless. And I mean, no disrespect, he was a great guy, really polite and good conversation, everything. But it's like, this guy is on the verge of being homeless, and he can afford an Uber. That's how bad this has gotten, people. Rideshare has gotten so bad. It's so cheap, which is bad for the drivers, that even people that are about to be homeless can afford it. Yeah, camera's mirrored, guys. If you see me driving on the other side of the vehicle, it's because the camera is mirrored. I wanted to make a quick video. I'm not going to do this very long, but it was kind of exciting to take not only my first trip since August of last year, but my first trip in the Prius. Full tank of gas, the hybrid battery's fully charged. Miles per gallon could definitely be better, but in the car's defense, I've been doing a lot of idling while I've been learning and playing with all of the different buttons and accessories and learning this car. I've been just sitting idling with the AC on. That's my fault. And right now, even with that, and I mean, I'm talking probably 3 hours over the last couple of days just idling, I've been getting 36 miles a gallon. So no, it's not great, but like I said, it's my fault because the car has been idling while I've been playing with it. How's it driving? Drives great. Road noise is minimal, I would say, for a medium-sized car, I guess. To me, this is like a compact car, but on the inside, it definitely feels more like a midsize. It's roomy on the inside, but on the outside, it seems like it's small. Hard to explain. Yeah, I bought the Prius 4, so this thing is pretty well loaded. I turned on my satellite Sirius XM today, and unfortunately, it didn't work. Apparently, it's a common problem with the Prius. There's a booster antenna on the roof for the XM, and I guess it tends to go bad. It's like a $300, $400 repair at the dealer. I don't want to do it because you got to drop the headliner. So maybe I'll fix it at some point. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Maybe I can use some of the money I make from doing rideshare to fix that antenna so I can have Sirius XM. Otherwise, great car. Great car. Really, I feel like I got a really good deal on it. I got this thing really cheap. My bank ran the numbers, and my bank values this car at $8,900 and change, and I got it for $72,000. Kelley Blue Book valued it private party at like $75,000. So I got it from a dealer under Blue Book value for a private party, which is spectacular. But I love it. I do. I love it. This thing's got all kinds of options, so many buttons to sit around and press. Like, it's taken me a long time to get used to it. But I'm having a great time in the Prius. I love it. So, a big thumbs up on this car so far. Anyway, I did order a new set of tires because it's got the wrong tires on it. The tires on it are just regular tires, and on a hybrid, you're supposed to use low rolling resistance tires. Because those will affect fuel economy greatly. So I ordered a set of the factory tires that are supposed to go on it. So we'll get that taken care of. That'll help. I had some people asking about the hubcap. Yeah, and it has that mismatched wheel. It's not actually a mismatched wheel. That's a good point, 2020. I had a lot of people saying, why don't you just take the hubcaps off? And it makes sense because the wheels look good. The wheels look good without the hubcaps. The hubcaps are there for a reason, and that is fuel economy, aerodynamics. The hubcaps are actually, the wheels are alloy because they're light, which the car needs, just like the low rolling resistance tires. No, they're not steel. They're alloy. They are alloy wheels, not steel. Everything from 3rd gen up uses alloy. But under or over the alloy, they put these hubcaps, and that is for the aerodynamics, for fuel economy. So those of you that said, hey, pull off the hubcaps, not going to. A Prius is not a car that you mod. All right? You don't mod a Prius. There's no reason to mod a Prius. Toyota manufactured the Prius. Every little detail of the car is designed for fuel economy and aerodynamics. You can't just go changing what the engineers spent probably millions in research and development building to perfect miles per gallon you could out of this car without gallons. So taking off the hubcaps alone will affect the MPGs. That's why I'm riding with the hubcaps on my car. And that's why you don't put regular tires on a hybrid. You use the low rolling resistance tires that the car was designed for. I can't take you on an Uber ride, at least not right now. There seem to be some legalities around that. So, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. The windows are tinted. Who said that? I can't read because the damn phone is bouncing around. Whatever. I can't see who it was, but whoever said tint the windows are already tinted. They're not dark, but they are definitely tinted. There's film on all of the windows, so if I want to get it done, I'm going to have to pay somebody to undo all of the window tint and then redo the window tint. It's going to be very expensive. And on the rear defogger, that pulling the tint can completely ruin the rear defogger. How's the sound system? The sound system is actually pretty damn good. It's got a JBL system in it, and it sounds pretty damn good. It sounds better than my Mustang GT. How can you Uber in a 22? You can't, and I'm not. I am Ubering in a 2010 Prius, not a 2002. Yeah, I bought this car primarily for doing some rideshare videos so that I can kind of give a comprehensive review over time. It is very quiet, and Oklahoma has some of the worst roads in the world, believe that. So the car does very well on these roads. But I got this car so I could do a comprehensive review for my channel. Number one, on buying a used Prius, you know, what the ownership is like, maintenance, things of that nature, buying a used hybrid, and then combine that with how much money you can make doing things like renting it out on Turo or doing Uber, doing Lyft, things of that nature. So I thought it would be a fun addition to the channel. This type of stuff is going to be here for some of my original subscribers that were around when my channel was about Uber. But hopefully some of you new people that are into this Copart stuff will get some enjoyment out of it, and hopefully some future subscribers that are thinking about doing Uber and Lyft, you know, might be able to benefit from it as well. You know, you ever hear the saying, you know, use the right tool for the job? And that is true with almost every job. You've got to use the right tool for the job you're doing. You know, so if you're in a minivan, right, or an SUV that's getting 16, 18 miles a gallon, and you're on Uber X, or even if you're on Uber XL but you don't get hardly any XL trips, and you're driving for $3.50, $4 a run, that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to use a Phillips screwdriver, right, to hammer in a nail. It doesn't make sense. Like, sure, you can do it. It's not going to be very effective. It's not going to work very well. It's my opinion that if you want to do X, you should be using a hybrid. Now, I don't particularly care whether it's a Toyota Prius or a Honda Civic or whatever else, but I mean, it seems to me like the prices of hybrid are pretty reasonable. Maintenance is low, and fuel economy is high, and gas prices are going up. So, you know, in my opinion, a hybrid is the right tool for the job. Absolutely. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with using whatever you got. You know, I understand not everybody can just go out and buy a car to do Uber and Lyft. That, obviously, I get that. But if you can, if you're looking to get into this and you're wondering, you know, what car should I be looking at? I personally recommend a hybrid. And obviously, I recommend a Prius because I have one. I recommend the Prius. I bought the Prius because of the reliability, and when you look up on Edmunds and consumer reviews, this car has some extremely high ratings and it has high reliability. And you know, I don't think I've ever seen a taxi that uses a Honda Insight or a Honda Civic hybrid. So yeah. If taxi companies and fleets like AT&T use Toyota Priuses, and the fact that Toyota invented the hybrid system to begin with, I have 4 cars. I'm going to say I trust Toyota on this. We'll see if my opinion changes over the course of ownership of this car. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to say I had a really fun time taking my first customer in almost a year. Getting paid only, what is this? I should see if this qualifies as select, because it does have leather. Oklahoma City is not picky about their select cars. It was, what's with the $sign in the chat? The $sign is for super chatting, so you can send donations. Seeing that antenna is easy to install and you get it cheap on eBay. It didn't look easy to install because it looks like you got to drop the headliner to get to it. I don't know. Anyway, doing the run was fun. I had a good time taking my trip. It's just, you know, getting paid like $4, $4.03 or whatever it was. You know, to get out of my house and drive 2.5, 3 miles to this guy, and then drive him another mile or so home. Well, not a mile or so. He was at least, let's see, 29. He was 3 or 4 miles from home. That's a lot of driving for $4. I don't know. I'm about to get out of here, though, because I'm headed home. I'm going to get me a Gatorade, and I'm going to consider doing some more driving later, or maybe I'll just take a nap. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of here because we've already run this video 15 minutes. I want to keep it short enough that people watch and get some use out of it later. I appreciate you guys stopping by, though, and hanging out with me. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll make another video a little bit later. Maybe I'll do some more driving. Who the hell knows? But thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there, everybody. I'll catch you soon in the next one.